Hello, welcome to the Fat Wallet podcast. I am your host, Jaime Elizondo, and it is my pleasure to have you listening. Today, I will share with you what I do every day when I am managing my cattle grazing operations. My first focus is on animal health, then on gut feel, body condition, and other observations. When observing the grass or grazing sections during the green season, we need to do weekly checks to determine which paddock has the highest quality for our livestock. We want our livestock to perform optimally during this period. Those who say that we always have our livestock on over mature grass don't have any idea or understand the total grazing program. In the total grazing program, we follow nature. We apply our knowledge of plant physiology, which is very simple. Green leaves produce energy through photosynthesis, while left behind stems consume energy through respiring. And the difference between the energy produced and the energy consumed is the available energy for grass growth, to deepen the roots, to feed your livestock, and eventually to improve your soil fertility long term. But that mostly happens when we stockpile grass as standing hay. Okay, let's go back to what you should do every day when you move your livestock. Me, the first thing I do is observe my livestock from a distance. I do not want them to train me to move them. And they do. They will try to train you if you yield. Just like a dog that's begging for food, the same. They bellow and bellow until they touch your heart and you give them a new break. But by observing them from far away, even if I need to use binoculars at first, I can tell if they need more time to finish their grass before giving them a fresh break or not. Then, when I want to give them the break, I walk to them and go to the reel to open the fresh break. I wait for them all to get up and deposit their gold, manure and urine, in the already grazed break, so when they go into the new fresh break, they do not soil the grass with their dung and urine. I want a fresh plate for them. This helps increase their harvest efficiency and their performance. And you know that harvest efficiency is related to stocking rate. And stocking rate is the key factor in determining profits on a grazing business. When observing your livestock, look for changes in body condition. Happy lines on the sides of their bodies, on their ribs, and they mean the animal is healthy and doing well. Evaluating body condition scores is fundamental. It allows you to detect when your livestock are losing body condition. This is the main mistake made by new graziers. They focus so much on the grass and the soil improving that they allow their livestock to lose weight. And that is why my slogan is fat cows, fat cows, fat cows. Not obese, but in excellent body condition. And I know many people say, oh, let them lose weight and they will regain it later. But they are mistaken. Fat is essential for the immune system to function. Plus, it is 3 times cheaper to maintain good body condition than to lose weight and then have to regain it. And because body condition at calving determines the likelihood of reconception, we need to ensure that your cattle are in excellent body condition at the time of calving. Next, we'll always check their manure to determine if they are digesting the fiber correctly, if they are experiencing acidosis, or if they are developing scours. and then adjust your grazing according to our Total Grazing Academy's 4 online courses, which are yours for life. At the same time that you are observing your livestock, you should be observing your grass. How leafy is your grass? How palatable does it appear? Are there energy reserves in roots and crowns full, or are they empty? Are the roots strong and deep, or are they weak and shallow? It is easy to drive in the step-in temporary post, or is it tough soil, hard? So do yourself a favor and do the screwdriver test in your soil. Push a long screwdriver into your soil using your hand. If you find a hard pan at around 3 to 5 inches deep, you know that roots and water cannot go deeper because of this hard pan. Where did the hard pan come from? All hard pans on pasture, the world over, are created from a lack of strong roots. And a lack of strong roots is the result of overgrazing, which is regrazing grasses before they have adequately recovered. And most overgrazing is the result of conventional set-stocking grazing or rotational selective grazing. Yes, you heard me well. Rotational selective grazing causes a hard pan. Just go out and prove it to yourself. You see, these recommendations are not just theory, it's something that you can do yourself. And the transformation you can get in your soil, your grasses, your livestock, and your profits still amazes me. What was once hopeless land is back in shape in 18 months. So this is about understanding how our livestock demand a routine and knowing what to observe. On the grass side, you also need to know when to graze your pastures to minimize overgrazing and ensure your livestock perform at their best. In truth, this is about understanding recovery and resting when nature says rest. Conclusion and recap. Focus first on animal health. Get your cows and ewes in good body condition and maintain them there. Do not think for a minute that cows and ewes with scours are healthy. They are not. Then make sure your animals have a complete gut feel at the end of the day, or you will lose that day's gain. Observe your grass and designate green season grazing sections where you will focus on quality to achieve optimal animal performance in the green season. In the total grazing program, we follow nature. And in nature, wild animals gain weight during the green season and maintain excellent body condition for the rest of the year. We know that green leaves create energy by photosynthesis, while stems consume energy by respiration. Hence the importance of getting leafy regrowth. And how will you get a leafy regrowth? By selectively grazing leafy stems behind that inhibit fresh regrowth, or by taking down everything at the right stage of maturity to maintain the best animal performance. Okay, observe your livestock daily from a distance to know if they require additional time or if you need to move them to the new paddock. Always wait for them to get up and deposit their manure and urine in the already grazed paddock before giving them a new break. Because stocking rate determines profits, you want a good harvest efficiency. And please learn how to score body condition changes in your livestock. It's important. We all need to know this. And most new graziers make the mistake of focusing too much on their land improving and allowing their livestock to lose weight. Do not allow this to happen to you. Therefore, my slogan is Fat cows, fat cows, fat cows. At the same time, continue to evaluate the quality of your grass. Do the screwdriver test in your land. Do it in all of your pastures and find out if what I say is true or not. Enroll in our Total Grazing Academy, subscribe to the Fat Wallets membership to achieve your goals faster than you could on your own. Remember, the main mistake we humans make is thinking we have enough time. Well, thank you very much for listening. There's a lot of information out there, and we need to be discerning in who we listen to. I suggest taking advice only from real ranchers or farmers who have achieved economic success by grazing their land at very high stocking rates, improving their land without costly inputs. People who pay for their own mistakes and have the economic pressures that you have when you are making decisions. Subscribe to my weekly blogs and get our freebies by visiting rwranching.com. Have a good rest of the week, and may God bless you, your family, your land, and your livestock. Until next time.